Our next guest you literally have to look up to because they're high above New York City, walking narrow steel beams. They are the Iron Men. They build the bridges and the skyscrapers all around Manhattan and the other 4 boroughs. Season 2 of their series right here on the Weather Channel debuts tonight. We've got 3 of the Iron Men from local Union 40 make their living high above the clouds. Frank DeBlaze, Matt Gelbke, and Frank Gazier. Gazier. Good to see you guys. So what is this like? I mean, I can't even imagine what it's like, working as high up as you guys do, but you add the weather to it. Like this summer, it was in the 90s. How did you handle that?
You get used to it, with the weather. What you do is you try to stay hydrated. If it gets too hot, we'll take breaks. We'll go to cool off a little in the shade. But if it gets too hot, then at certain weather temperatures, then we'll have to stop and then we'll call it a day.
In fact, Matt, is there any weather that, I would imagine, like thunderstorms, lightning, you guys don't go up in?
Yeah, no, thunder and lightning especially. Heavy rain, stuff like that makes things real slick up top. So even heavy snow sometimes.
I was going to say, for you, Frank, what's the worst weather you've ever worked in?
I would probably say it's the snow and the ice. That's got to be one of the hardest to deal with. Your body adapts to the temperature changes, and I guess after time you become accustomed to it. But it is difficult.
I notice your clothes take a beating here. I mean, how old are those boots you're wearing?
These boots are maybe a little under 2 years old.
I was going to say they must be 10-year-old boots.
No, they're a couple years old, and they've been resoled once already.
And Matt, you've got patches on the inside of the thighs of your pants.
Yeah, they get torn up. Walking around on the iron, climbing up and down columns.
Well, if your clothes get torn up, do you get torn up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get torn up.
Yeah.
You have to wear long sleeve shirts. You wear, like I say, protection. You wear safety protection. The heavy clothes, thick.
Now, 2 of you guys have been working on World Trade number 4. We got the anniversary coming up. Does that? Do you think about that from time to time?
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a big date.
Yeah, I mean, because so much of the imagery of that is the ironwork. When we saw, unfortunately, the trade centers come down, we saw all that was left was the iron.
Yeah, I was there briefly during the cleanup, for a few weeks afterwards, and it was pretty rough, Yeah,
and Frank, you're part of the Barclay Center. You helped work on that center coming up.
Yes.
So are you going to be rooting for the Brooklyn Nets?
Yeah, about time we got a team back in New York. That's what I mean? Especially in Brooklyn after the Dodgers abandoned us.
I know, it's taken so long to get something in Brooklyn.
Sure.
Jeez. So I guess you're a big Jay-Z fan too, right?
My kids are,
That is.
different era. You know what I mean?
Barbara Streisand's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, now we're talking. Yeah, all right.
You're talking then.
Guys, thank you so much.
you.
Watch the premiere of the new season of Iron Man tonight at 9, 8 Central, right here on the Weather Channel.